Happy Sunday. Reality is that many of us get tired of dealing with people. People can become a very big issue in your life very quickly because we don't resonate with everyone. Everyone's not for our life. Realistically, though, at the same time, we need people to pursue our dreams and our goals. We might not think we do, but for instance, with a few of my goals, I have to use others that have researched topics that I don't have the time to research. They circumvent the process of me being able to extract the detailed information that I need, so I have to do it myself. So I need them. Now, the difference is I can indirectly, access information from their channels without having to physically deal with them. But this is the thing. I mean, even in a physical world or a technology world, we are going to have to network. We are going to have to deal with that human element. And I myself have been at a point of time, at a point of time, I was in a mental position, and it was an immature position, but I was done dealing with people for a while. Whether it was because of me or whether it was because of them, I reached a point where I was saying, hey, I remember telling my partner all the time, look, I'm just done trying to make friends with new people because it just got irritating. You can't trust people. People stab you in the back. People lie on you. People hate. They get jealous. They get all worried about what you got going on rather than what they got going on. And who has time for that? Who has time for that? I'm approaching 40 years old. No one's got time for that. At least I don't. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to be looking and peering into other people's lives and getting, fragile about what they have or what they got going on. I'm in my position in life because of me. Nobody else told me to think the way that I think or do the things that I do. I chose to do them on my own. I know there's people out here that are controlled mentally, but I don't consider myself one of them. I consider myself an accountable individual. That being said, how do we find people that are like-minded? You got to get out there and meet people, unfortunately. And you got to take the bumps and bruises, because that's how you figure out what you do want. Dealing with more and more people is how you uncover what exactly you do want in your life. You are not going to reach that level of understanding of people and yourself unless you remain vulnerable and remain open to meeting new people. We can achieve our goals on our own. I'm not saying we can't, but even a great mind like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, they needed all these people around them to achieve their goals. They needed other minds. They needed people to pick up the workload. I was listening to a guy that I extract information from, Mike Matthews, the other day. Great guy, great podcast. I mean, brilliant guy when it comes to fitness and training and Muscle for Life. Check him out. But he was saying, and this guy's a very intelligent guy. He was saying, hey, if I didn't have my team, I wouldn't be able to do all these things. I wouldn't be able to deliver this information to the public and write all these books and research all these topics and get all this work done that surrounds, that his business requires if he didn't have his team. And so, I know it gets hard. I've been there. I know it gets hard to want to get out there and talk to people and meet people and feel them out. It's a lot of energy, and I know it's not for everyone, but I'm going to stress to you that if you're if you're not where you want to be in life right now, it's probably because your networking skills are not up to par, or you've completely turned them off and said, forget people, screw people, I'm going my own route, you know, I'm gonna do it on my own. And I'm just gonna tell you, you know, unfortunately, camera shaking, unfortunately, that's not the way that we can do things if we want to be great. If we want to be great, we have to be leaders. If we want to be great, we have to understand that people are flawed. If we want to be great, we have to be willing to take a few on the chin. I'm not saying stand there and continue getting hit, but we are going to have to give people chances, unfortunately. You know, you may have to go back and deal with an enemy that you had in the past because they have skills that you need to reach your goals. And it's not that you're being fake. Be real with the people. You are, you know, you wronged me. You know, a lot of the time, you know, what I see with people, what the problem is with people is, you know, they don't want to like keep it real, man. You know, if someone wrongs you, tell them they wronged you. If someone wronged you, keep it real with them. Don't hide, don't, you know, because I've been there, done that too, man, and it doesn't get anything done. The best thing to do if someone's bothering you is to get in their face and let them know, and maybe you can sort it out, maybe you can't, maybe someone wronged you and your goals are, you know, really depend on, you know, cultivating that relationship again. Go to them, talk to them. I've rekindled old friendships with people that I had problems with in the past, and you know what? Some of those relationships became better than ever because after the drama and everything, they were transparent, and I was able to keep it much more real because I had a more in-depth relationship with these individuals. So take it for what it's worth. It's like I say, you know, sometimes on these videos are for my son. These videos are for him to be able to, maybe when he's 20 or whatever, you know, I'm almost 40. So maybe he'll watch these when he's 20 and he'll be able to think about the things that I'm thinking about at darn near 40. So I share these just because why not spread love? You know, as I've said before, the media puts out garbage every day that people look on social media and Facebook and YouTube and different things like that to watch. Crap. Stuff that's not going to help your life. Stuff that you really don't even need to know about, because why do they want your mind to be on this rather than improving yourself or making your life better for your family? You know? So, I'm going to put out my content. And if people don't like it, I don't care. Happy Sunday.